Hello y'all, welcome back to another video. I'm recording in my room again. I'm trying to find some other places where I can record besides my room. I know my last video I recorded in my living room. I was trying to do that again, however, you know, my daughters are here this weekend, which is quite the shocker because ever since after my youngest's graduation, they had been invited to parties and pool parties and birthday parties and going out and hanging out, you know, like stuff like teenagers usually do. And usually every weekend they're usually gone, but this weekend there was no plan, so it was like, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to find someplace else to record, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm still trying to get used to the fact of the matter I have two adults instead of two adults instead of kids. It's still a shocking feeling because there's no more getting up at, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning trying to, take a shower, brush teeth, get dressed, do the hair, do the makeup, get them, drive them to school and then start work. It's like, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So it's like, oh, yay. Yes, thank goodness. But anyway, enough about that. So what I came to talk about in this video, and I'm also going to make another video after this regarding the story that everybody's been talking about on social media about that woman in Tennessee who unalived this naker who was messing around with her 13-year-old daughter. I've been seeing a lot of comments from Mammies and Tyrone and Daquans talking about, besides what else is fucking new, blaming the 13-year-old girl and calling her fast in a 304. I've also been seeing comments about people asking why aren't news publications willing to post the picture or post pictures of the 13-year-old or publish her name, which, if you know anything about journalism, I don't know if it's a law in America or not, and you can comment in the comments below because I don't know if it is a law. I just know it's a tradition. I guess you could call it a tradition, but it's just like a thing that journalists do. They, from the Associated Press, to other news publications, they don't, when it's usually involving a crime involving children, the names and the pictures of the minors will not be published. But for some reason, I've been seeing a lot of discourse on, we want the names published. We want the girl's name published. We want the girl's picture published. And they're saying, for context reasons. Or, we want to know, we want to see so we can understand what was going on. No, bitch, the only thing you want to do is harass her. You want the pictures of that said 13-year-old girl so you can harass her, dox her, send her rape threats and unaliving threats. I'm not stupid. I already know what the fuck y'all doing, and that's not right. And whether y'all like it or not, most news publications are not going to publish information about a minor that's been involved in a crime, especially if they're a fucking victim of a crime. But anyway, I'm gonna do that video later. But this video, I wanted to come and talk about the whole Pookie and Ray Ray, conversation. For context, one of the main ladies that I follow on Facebook was talking about the consistent choose better rhetoric. And you know how that goes. You know how men always constantly say, well, if something happens with a woman or she has a bad experience with that said man in a relationship, then it's, well, you chose him, you picked him. And in the black community, in Blackistan, Nicaragua, as like I like to call it, in Nicaragua, okay? And I'm not talking about the fucking country, okay? in Nicaragua, there is this choose better rhetoric, just like in other races. But the rhetoric is always, y'all never choose the quote-unquote Carlton Banks type of character. Everybody who's a millennial knows who the fuck Carlton Banks is, I was gonna say is, and has watched the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And even the character, who played him, Alfonso Ribeiro, he even sits there and falls into that same bullshit, niggified stance of, oh, black women never liked me. They were always, checking for Will Smith when I was on the show. They weren't checking for me in the 80s and 90s, so I had no other choice but to go to Becky. No, motherfucker, you never really checked for nerdy black girls or black women. You wanted to go and run to white women. You would have got a lot more respect if you would just sit up there and just said that. That was the truth. But instead of just admitting you have a thing for lice-prone Laura, you want to sit there and blame us for your fetish for lice-prone Laura. Get the fuck out of here. But again, back to the character, not so much him, the character at hand. A lot of black men will weaponize his character and say that, well, black women don't like nerdy men, nerdy black men. They prefer, like I said, Pookies and Ray Rays. And one naker in the comment section of the lady that I'm following, he made that same dumbass talking point. So, and I'll put his comment and my response to the comment here. But long story short, I basically fucking told him, stop the cap. Number one, stop the fucking cap. Most of y'all are not nerds or never going to be nerds. Number fucking two, just because yo ass watch mainstream shonen anime like My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, which I fucking hate Jujutsu Kaisen, because the whole premise is you eat some dirty ass, rusty, dusty, crusty finger, probably got shit and God knows whatever else underneath the fucking fingernails, and this boy eats it, the protagonist eats it, and then he gets all these fucking superpowers. Really? That's lame as fuck. Or Dragon Ball Z does not make you a nerd. I will reiterate, just because you watch mainstream shonen anime like My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, and fucking Dragon Ball Z does not make your ass a nerd. What about you studying what about studying astronomy? What about mathematics? What about linguistics? What about chemistry? Y'all are not into that shit. And if we're going to go to entertainment round, since we were talking about anime, what about science fiction, books and movies? I'm into Dune. I've talked about this probably in a couple other videos. If you have, or said this in comments and other content creators' comment sections. I am a huge fan of Frank Herbert's Dune. I love the story about Paul Atreides and the Atreides and the Atreides clan and the fucking the battle between the houses, House Atreides, Corrino, and House Harkonnen. Okay, and the spice that they tried to control, which a friend of mine back when I used to live in Sacramento in my college years used to say, Dune is nothing but a science fiction version of drug lords trying, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube or not, but I just said it anyway, trying to control the melange, the spice, aka, or the drug per se. It's really not that hard to understand. I've been into it ever since, again, my high school, my college years. Are y'all into Star Trek? Are y'all into Battlestar Galactica? Y'all are not into any of that shit. Okay? Y'all don't even like going and getting a fucking Merriam-Webster's dictionary or thesaurus cracking that bitch open and going and looking and studying and learning new words. I do. I like that. But women like me, girls like me, y'all pass up every fucking day. So miss me with that bullshit. So take that fucking bullshit rhetoric and weaponizing the character of Carlton Banks against black women and shove it up your fucking ass. Because none of y'all clowns ever strive to be quote-unquote Carlton Banks. Y'all don't want to. But you want to blame women like us for passing you over or passing you up during fucking the 8th grade dance or the prom, and you've been bitter about it ever since. Shut the fuck up. Okay? And as far as black girls like me, I've always liked nerds. From Carlton Banks' character, okay? I mean, Carlton Banks to Stuart Minkus on Boy Meets World was played by Lee Norris, which Lee Norris looks like fucking shit now. If you ever see the picture of him, and I'll post pictures of all the people that I'm talking about. But he lives in North Carolina just like I do, but I think he lives about like 2 hours away. But he looks hideous now. Okay? Back when he was a kid, he was actually attractive. And then if you watched Frasier, I know hashtag telling my age. If you watched Frasier back in the mid 90s, late 90s, when that was probably the only good damn show on NBC. Okay, Niles Crane, played by David Hyde Pearson. Yes, I know Mr. Pierce is gay, but before Pierce came out in 2002, and I believe that this was at the Academy Awards, alright, with his husband. He used to play Niles Crane, which was Frasier Crane's brother, which was played by Kelsey Grammer. I loved Niles Crane. I had a crush on Niles Crane when I was a freshman, a sophomore, and junior in high school. I've always been attracted to nerds, regardless of the race of male, but those are the characters that I can think of off the top of my head that I had crushes on. So what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, black women or black girls don't like nerds. That's a fucking lie. And I really wish black men would stop the cap with that. Because again, I just mentioned 3 off the top of my fucking head that I had crushes on. Okay? So I'm gonna make this video short. I know I always say this in every video, but I'm really gonna make this shit short. So that's all I have to say about that. If you know, thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. Cause I'm really looking for engagement, and to be honest, I don't get that much engagement, and I really wish I can here. But please, ladies, put down in the comments, when you were growing up, what nerdy character did you like? Like I said, I told you I liked Alfonso Ribeiro's character, which was Carlton Banks, Lee Norris's character, which was Stuart Minkus in Boy Meets World, and David Hyde Pierce's character, which was Niles Crane in Frasier. Comment down below, please. I'd love to hear from you. And again, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care.